Skippity beep. How does it go?
I don't know.
Skippity dee ski.
What are you? What's that?
I'm trying to sing Skibbity Toilet, but I forgot.
Oh, I never seen the actual meme. Have you seen?
Yeah, I
I've
have
never seen
the
a Skibbity Toilet series.
Never. It's a series.
It's insane.
It's art.
Yeah, dude. I went
that laptop is so precariously like up on that thing.
I only know of Skibbity because of the comedian Karen.
Dude,
Karen?
You know what's crazy? Remember the other week when I joked? Wait, did we already talk about this? The other week when I joked about, oh, did you buy the Haktua girl's coin yet?
Yeah.
But like, she didn't have a coin at the time. Now,
really?
Now she has a coin.
Oh, really?
And it was a huge rug pull. Like, it was, now she might get into legal troubles. But actually, no, because no one ever gets. Like,
no, it's not regulated. Still, you can do that openly. You can open a Telegram group and be like, we're going to scam a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Haktua my money. You know, I thought you knew that there was Haktua coin. I think.
No, I was literally just kidding about it. And then the very next week, she released a coin.
Yeah. You should, invest more because you're wise like that.
You think that's being wise?
Yeah.
Dude, if my accountant was like, you know what you should invest in? Dude, I'd fire him so fucking fast.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say because you're white like that. You should invest more because you're white like that.
No, I said wise.
No, obviously that's what you said. But I thought you were going to say that. I
think that's on you, Pato.
I had a 20-minute conversation. Actually, I just listened to my dad talk to me about investing in Bitcoin. He was like going...
your dad?
Yeah, he was like, you should invest in Bitcoin. It's a wise investment. And then 20 minutes later, I was like, wait, Dad, do you invest in Bitcoin? He's like, nah.
He wants to use you as like a...
Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. It's
what
back.
happened? I touched the fucking cable. Sue me, man. Sue me for touching a cable. Jesus
Isn't this setup
Christ.
more comfy?
It is, yeah.
We should do this more often.
Let me introduce the podcast.
Let's normalize snugging up with the boys.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm about to spill all this fucking
up. Oh, I got a Nintendo Switch.
Hell yeah.
No, that's not news. That's not news.
Yeah, all right. Introduce the podcast, Pato.
Yeah, welcome back to episode 54, a.k.a. episode 40. Today we have a drunk Victor, a sad Pato, and just Gabriel, I guess. A constipated Gabriel.
Well, not constipated.
Yeah, he relieved himself.
Yeah, a very empty Gabriel.
Yeah, if anyone knows about why am I having diarrhea every day for a month, hit me up.
Any doctors in the Madrid comedy scene, hit us up.
So why are you sad, Pato? And the thing is,
preach, bro.
It's like the only thing that's on my mind right now.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to, at the very least, talk
put it
about
out there.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention people by their real name, but basically, I was at a club with my
romantic interest.
Fuck, well that just gives us
I was out there with that bitch.
And then she made out with another guy in front.
Oh, that sucks, bud.
It was a really rough one.
Do you know the guy or
just a rando?
He was like
that's like
we joined friend groups
stuff,
and he was one of the other person's friend group, and even he was just adjacent then. He like barely tagged along with it, so they barely even knew him too, but whatever.
Were you slightly turned on?
Yeah, I was raging hard in the middle of the dance floor
and also confused. No, dude, that sucks.
Cucking myself away.
Do you still have feelings for her, you think?
Well, here's the thing. It's that like
yes.
Well, no.
Here's the thing. Yes.
I mean, long story short, yes, of course, I still care for her. But she's been here for so long that like we hung out a lot recently.
Yeah.
And now it's been like towards the end of the trip where like we've been hanging out a lot, and the feelings have like come back and stuff. And so last night, it was supposed to be such a fucking fun night. Shout outs to Nate. Nate was there.
Oh, hell yeah, Nate.
What the fuck is this friendship?
Nate's my boy.
Yeah, you guys are boys now.
I fucking love that guy.
So good to see. Yeah, he's awesome.
No, yeah, dude, I think I even cried, man. You guys say I don't have emotions. I'm so comfortable with Nate that I fucking cried.
Dude, okay, that's...
You never cry with me.
Yeah, you never cry with us. You cry with Nate? Dude, what does he have? Does he have?
I have a theory.
Yeah.
I think Nate is like, I don't know, like including Pato in his life slowly, being very open, and then one day
he's gonna ruck pull him.
Yeah, just cycle.
I'm investing in Nate right now.
He's just gonna murder you with a machete. Yeah, I think that's my theory.
Okay,
so my theory is like murder.
Did you think something was gonna happen that night?
No, but we were talking. No, not like that night specifically, but like I was like the length of the trip. I was like maybe, because and we even talked about it like openly. We're like, oh, it's kind of hard to hang out sometimes, you know, like But like from either side, right?
What did Nate say?
Nate was
Am I right, fellas? Don't you just hate it?
He was genuinely very supportive. It was like,
Really?
yeah, it was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but that situation sucks. I get it.
Yeah,
it sucks.
That's why I have to.
That's like my nightmare. If something like that happened now at this point,
I would be okay if he was significantly less hot than me. If she like hooked up with
dude, this guy was fucking hot too.
Fuck.
He looked like an he was hot in a weird way, in like an Australian way. Like he had a mullet and a mustache, you know, like.
Oh right, yeah, construction worker hot.
Yeah, exactly,
dude.
But what was I gonna say?
I'm very sorry.
No, yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's because obviously, like, we're not like together, right? Like, we can like hook up with our people, and that's fine. But we specifically made this boundary to like not do it in front of each other.
Yeah,
and she goes off and fucking does this. Man.
Oh man,
it was such a bad night.
It's upsetting.
Did you have the impulse to like have revenge, like just hook up with someone?
No, because I'm a dude, and it's very difficult.
I tried to do that once that happened to me when I was like 18. My ex, we were broken up. And she got boob job right after we broke up too, which was horrible. And then like,
that was done.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck, I didn't get to play with her.
Yeah, and then she hooked
It's like when they go to therapy after you break up, and you're like, fuck.
And she hooked up with this great guy. She actually had a relationship with this guy for a while, and he was great. And
around her boobs.
And the same party, I got like shit faced. I got so drunk, and I tried hooking up with so many women, and it got turned down by so many.
Oh no,
exactly.
And it was
that's
like,
devastating.
Yeah, to a point I remember saying to a girl like, "Please, come on,
I need this.
I really need this."
And also, let's use balloons as your boobs, so they're as big as her boobs.
So you're about to pay her $5, just like a couple of smooches.
Just
like,
a smooch.
Oh my god.
I was a sad young boy.
I remember one time at a house party, a guy was crying in the front porch because none of the girls at the party, maybe 30 of them, wanted to hook up with him.
Yeah.
And I remember asking him, "Did you ask all of them?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Wow.
Yeah, he went like and they were friends, so they were like telling each other about this. And this guy was just like going around and apparently being very polite and straightforward, like, "Hey, would you like a kiss this evening, my lady?" And he was like, "I can't get any. I don't know why."
Yeah, what a approach! What a way to go about it. It's like always like very cordial. Like, "Oh, would you like to make out with me now?" Yeah. And then like, "Oh no, okay. Would you like to make out with me?" In a circle
of friends.
It's like obviously you don't care about any of them. Like you'll take anyone. It's like,
of course,
what a desperate guy. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, he has the context wrong. You know, the overall context.
I think he was we call it boquerón in Spain. He never kissed anyone before.
Oh,
we were maybe like 15, and he was like, this is my party. He was, for him it was like the party where I lose my boquerones.
Boquerones sounds gross because that's also a very smelly fish.
Yep. And yeah, he didn't get his boquerón off.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Pato.
What's that actual boquerón? Isn't that like a food?
It's a sardine.
It's a sardine of sorts. But so Pato, how long have you had your boquerón?
I thought you were say, how long have you had your boner? Like that's the club. It hasn't gone away.
Really?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Do you do this? Okay, let's critique the podcast. Let's critique. Yeah, let's critique the podcast. You sometimes say things, and it's everyone thinks like, oh yeah, he has an intention behind this. Like you thought about this, and now it's gonna go somewhere. But a lot of the time, it leads nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know where I'm going.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually trying to ask you, like, is that the end of the story, or something else happened?
Oh, but there's like other details, but like I'm not gonna just go into everything, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I get it. It's just a sad story.
Exactly.
I feel bad for you.
No, yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
I think you'll get over it fast. You're an attractive guy.
Thank you, Victor.
Yeah. I'm sure something will come up. I don't know.
No, I mean, she's not like my.
You know what? I feel bad because I also before the weekend I texted you. I like you with this girl. You should marry her. Marry this girl. And
which is a crazy thing to do.
Oh my God, Gabriel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gabriel's just desperate to get me married because all the Brazilians.
He needs a married friend.
Yeah.
No, all the Brazilians are fucking married. Like, that's their thing.
Really?
That's their thing.
Yeah. Flavio, my brother-in-law, is now dating very seriously this girl.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and she's super nice. But she's hilarious too because like she's a unique person because she's Chinese, but she was like brought up in Spain, like internationally, in international schools and stuff like that. So she's like this small, cute Chinese girl that talks like a black guy in English.
Really?
Because like she uses like black slangs, you know. She always says like my man, yo, my man's coming up right here right now.
Really? They pick up on that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, I did not know like her background. I knew she was Chinese, but she was raised in Spain.
She was raised in Spain.
Okay,
kind of.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
pretty.
There was a point where Flavio said, my dad was a traveling DJ in the 80s.
Yeah.
And when he said that, everything about him clicked to me. He made sense. I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
My brother-in-law dresses pretty cool. I had the idea because he works in restaurants and stuff, and he knows everyone. Like today, we went for lunch with my father-in-law and him, and he knew the guy, the owner of the restaurant, and we got treated so well. I never ate better. Like we ate a huge cachopo, and it was awesome. And I had the idea we should do like just one episode of like a Podboyyyyys episode in a restaurant, eating a bunch of Spanish food.
Oh, like a tapas menu thing?
Yeah, make it like a tapa day out, and then just like
I'm following. Yeah,
right?
I'm down.
I'd
be more down for like a flight of craft beers or something like that. I don't know.
But tasting craft beers?
I would prefer if it's like something Madrid based, you know?
There's
a lot of Madrid based beers. Like you have La Virgen, La Santa.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm tired of Spanish food. I'm so tired of it. You go to every restaurant, they have the same menu.
Croquetas.
Yeah,
maybe like like cheese platter. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah,
which can get tiring, and I love it. I love croquetas. I love jamon. I love tortilla. I love a lot of Spanish food, but it's
this feels like a box rally
everywhere. it's far too prevalent in Spain. Crazy,
crazy, right? But I like it. I don't know what you're talking about. Today I went to just a traditional Spanish restaurant. Everything was great.
Do I realize I don't go to Spanish restaurants anymore?
No,
because I could just get that at my parents' house. Because now my parents' house, I realized, is a restaurant.
Oh.
Because I only go there for like
eat.
meals. Yeah. So like every time I go there, my dad's like, "Hey, what would you like?"
Yeah.
And it's also funny because my dad's like, "What would you like?" And whatever I say, he's like, "Okay." And then he turns to my mom. He's like, "Can you make that?" Which I think is pretty funny.
Yeah. But he's just a manager. You know what?
Yeah. He's just the maitre d' of my restaurant, which is my house.
You know what I do like though that I just discovered are gilderias.
Oh fuck! I love a gilda.
Which it's just a great place to hang out and just try.
Gilderias.
Yeah, not Hitlerias. It's not what you're thinking.
You got really.
It's not a bunch of impersonators.
Really excited for a second. Yeah.
Those are great.
You know what's funny? When you were here with Liam, he heard you speaking Spanish for the first time. Another Spanish comedian, Liam.
Also Guillermo.
Guillermo is
not his real name. We know.
Yeah.
Guillermo Cabeza.
And you spoke in Spanish in front of him, and he was like, I don't think you were here anymore. Yeah. He was like, yo, Pato speaks in Spanish like the generic Mexican guy in an American movie, you know? It doesn't look real. It looks fake.
Well, like a Mexican accent. Well, because you're Americanized.
Because my Mexican accent isn't like a full-on Mexican. There's a bit of an accent. And I think that's what he meant. But his girlfriend defended me, and she's like, no, he speaks great. So fuck you, Liam.
Fuck you, Liam.
That's their dynamic, yeah.
They are a cute couple. She's setting up the show now. I did Liam's show.
Oh, in Spanish? Right? Yeah, how'd it go?
Actually, well. I went up twice this week. One at the club and one at Liam's, and it was both of them went well. The Spanish one, like, I should have prepared a little bit better because in English I can kind of rant and just like riff, but in Spanish I don't have that leeway with the language. I get stuck. So I did my set for like 6 minutes. And I still had 2 minutes to go, and I was like, Liam. My reaction was actually I just looked at Liam, and he was like a supportive dad. He was like doing this, just nodding his head with wide eyes. And when I looked at him, I got nervous because I ran out of jokes, and I just said, Liam, and he came to save me.
He saved you.
Liam,
come, please.
Without that, like beyond that,
like nothing. No, like say hello to your host. Like,
nothing. I just
Liam. Help! Oh my God, Liam! It'd be so funny if you ended all your sets like that.
Yeah.
Abdullah!
So shout outs to Liam and his new show.
Prospe Comedy. Yeah, if you're in Prosperidad or around, you speak Spanish, go check that out.
It's a great vibe. People are really nice. It's one of the places I felt really well like comfortable doing Spanish comedy. I feel like people were quite open to.
Yeah, and also Liam's a good host. Like he sets you up well. He's
yeah,
great.
the room was really warm when I got to the stage. I was the second comic, and they were really like on point. So it was easy, kind of. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I did my standard jokes, a few new jokes. The fidget spinner joke is working very well.
I don't know that one.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell it.
Okay.
But it's doing well.
What else? Oh, I went to that time of the month on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, you're right.
With
Emily's show. Emily
my
J.
friend.
With that same friend?
No, it's not the same friend. Not the same friend.
All right.
Fuck.
Now you're just throwing.
You folded so fast.
Yeah.
I didn't because she. Fuck it.
What is your love life, dude? You're upset. Okay, I get it.
No, it just hurt. Like it hurt. I'm not.
It hurts.
Of course, obviously, it's gonna hurt. But that's beside the show is amazing.
Emily's a great host. Yeah.
Emily's a great host, and I saw Karen for the first time.
Karen,
she was so funny, and Ashlyn, I think.
Oh yeah, Ashlyn, the American
Ashlyn
girl.
In the show.
Yeah,
they're both really funny.
Yeah.
I keep doing this. I keep promising people that I'm gonna have them on the podcast, and we don't have time. So sorry, Karen. Sorry, Ashley. I invited both of them to the podcast.
Is it Ashley or Ashlyn?
I don't know.
I think it's Ashlyn.
Okay,
Yeah.
I listen to women and their names.
And we support you.
Thank you. You support my endeavor to listen to women.
I support them as well. No, but they're great. Karen is really funny.
Yeah, she does dark humor very well.
Yeah. And she has an interesting life. I'm excited to have her on the pod.
I wonder. I always feel like this with comics, like how much of what you say on stage is still true or is true.
Yeah.
Because like Karen has a bit about living with her parents.
Oh.
And I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
So
I don't know what the bit is, but
it's about hearing them fuck. It's honestly similar to my bit.
Cool.
So you know what's so like?
She had a crazy life. Yeah. She lived in Fiji for a while or somewhere like that.
Of course she did.
So a lot of my friends are like, what's it called? Like left wing. You know, like so like now I don't like take only people like my friends to that time of the month shows because I think it's the safest space show for like.
I don't know. I think it's pretty dark. It gets pretty raunchy, you know.
Yeah, but it's different when a woman is saying it.
And
when they're writing the material, it's
and we
different.
support women.
We support women.
We support women.
I love women.
And I've been saying that.
I've been saying it. Yeah.
I love women. I
actually, you know what I did today for women?
Oh.
I cleaned my girlfriend's period blood from her underwear.
You have leveled up to another
what the fuck?
enlightened level of feminism. You are, congratulations.
I know, man. And it's so hard to get off, dude, because it's like not just blood, it's like also like more stuff. And I use like hydrogenated water and it wouldn't go off. I had to use nuclear stuff on that.
Yeah.
Like I was this far from using bleach.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And after you came, what you to do?
Oh yeah, that's why it was sticky. Yeah.
So crass.
I was watching Barbie before you guys got here.
You were watching Barbie.
Oh, Barbie.
I thought you were talking about your wife, Barbara.
Barbie. I was watching my wife. That's what I do for women. Just watch her do stuff around the house. Yeah. She was so good. She did the laundry. She did everything. I support women.
Yeah.
For real, watching Barbie.
I think it's on my Letterbox. Shouts out Crisco_Disco, by the way.
What is Letterbox?
It's like, have you ever heard of Untapped for beer?
Yeah.
Is that you drink a beer and then you rate it and you post it. Like it's a social media like Instagram. Letterboxd is the same thing but for movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh cool.
You just review movies and you have like funny reviews.
Cool.
For example, there was one about Pride and Prejudice which I thought was very funny, which was like it's just a bunch of people going to other people's houses. Which it kind of is.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
A lot of old stories are just a bunch of people talking in their houses.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Tolstoy just fucking.
Yeah.
I heard
fuck him.
Like people. I've never seen Pride and Prejudice, but
what?
People,
What happened?
I've never
Pride
seen.
and Prejudice.
I've never seen Pride.
Yeah, you never seen Pride and Prejudice.
It's the wine.
It's the wine.
It's my wife.
But apparently,
Shout out,
women are obsessed with it. And there's like this one scene where like he touches her hand and he's
Mr.
like,
Darcy.
He's like, I came because I touched her hand and women love it or something. This is coming from a person that's never seen the movie.
I get where he's aroused.
Yeah. I was 14 once.
Yeah, exactly. He was like 35 when this happened to him, but
but he was in a Victorian England, so it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's like, you know, when they see ankles and they're like, oh, such a lascivious young lass.
That's not a real word. That's not a real word. And they just
came in the beans.
I think it's crazy because we're the freest sexual.
Freest country in the world, goddamn right, baby.
Not really.
Oh man.
I think they're the freest society
Sexually,
that ever lived.
I don't know about that.
You think there's?
Well, I haven't lived in any other eras, but
Maybe
I've read
Caligula?
stuff about Rome. They were. We don't do orgies now as much.
Yeah,
Maybe.
what
It's
happened to
something
that?
we should bring back.
We could. Yeah.
Make
I think
Rome
people
great
do.
again.
I think people fuck. In
People,
orgies.
you know what I think about orgies? It'd be weird because it's like a party, right?
Mhm.
And I know who I am at parties. And
in an orgy, you
no, but like I'm a bit of a wallflower sometimes, and being a wallflower at an orgy seems like bad manners
It's like, yeah,
because you're just watching people fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I smoke a joint at an orgy, I'm fucked because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be able to like interact with people.
Yeah.
I think I'll just be like serving drinks.
I'll be too.
Like you seem thirsty. Like putting, like boxers, they have a bucket so they can spit in.
Yeah.
No,
like that.
You'll be furniture. You'll be the guy on his knees naked that people put like drinks on him, and then once in a while stick a dick in.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll be like, you can.
Are you
just
done?
park it
Are you
in there.
done? Can I? This
Is it my turn? Yeah, like in the carniceria, you're taking like the tickets.
Yeah.
You're
37.
I'll get the roast beef.
What else?
Relax, Pato. You're nervous to bring
I'm
up
speed running this podcast.
I'll criticize the
No,
podcast.
I did want to.
I'll criticize.
I have some critiques.
You know what's wrong
I'll
with the
critique.
podcast? Fucking you.
One thing, I take my time to formulate my phrases, and you guys are not patient with me.
I know.
Okay.
I admit it. You're right. Next topic.
You formulated that one pretty fast, though. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I got stressed. I was like, I need
You're
to
like,
get
fuck,
this out.
I need it now.
Yeah, no, but I'm a slow thinker. Yeah, it's not,
Well, I think it's not that you're slow. You just like interrupt yourself so many times in your mind.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like you have so many concurrent thoughts.
It's a battle.
All fighting for like
Yeah.
spotlight. You know that movie Split?
Yeah.
With 31 personalities? That's your thoughts. Inside out in your head is just wild.
Fuck.
It's like 35 emotions. Just going like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's upsetting because that's 100% true. And I have another person at my job saying this to me as well.
It's not a bad thing. It's just like something
it's
you have to
chaotic.
like deal with.
Yeah. I was called a sociopath at work the other day.
I can see that.
Sociopath?
Yeah.
By who?
But it was a joke. But it hurt a little because like we were doing an exercise. It was a training day. We were doing an exercise with
Love that movie.
communication. Yeah, great movie. Communication exercise where like you cannot talk for 3 minutes and the other person needs to explain their hobbies for 3 minutes without interrupting.
Dude, I can do that so well.
No,
I wouldn't stop talking about Smash, dude. I just
But the opposite.
There's Kirby and he can suck people up.
That's easy, but the opposite is hard. Like listening to a person because
Right.
sometimes their hobbies are interesting and it's almost involuntary. You just you want to interrupt.
Ask a question.
Yeah, you want. Really? You can even say that. You
just
need to be
fully-
quiet.
have you ever like just
See,
been?
impossible.
We
At my
didn't say
point,
we were doing it.
Let me just finish the story. And then the guy, he was talking to me. And like everyone had to give feedback of the person listening, like, he listened well, he didn't, whatever.
Okay.
And this guy said he's a sociopath because I could tell, like, he blank face, like he did not connect to me at all.
Oh, he was tuning out.
Yeah.
Like, your way of dealing with not interrupting was just slowly dissociating.
Yeah, that actually might be me. I might do that because I was about to say, have you ever like looked at like been listening to someone talking and then you like stop listening, then just kind of look at their facial features and you zone in on like, oh wow, what an interesting nose.
Oh,
or, like,
yeah, you zone
you know,
out. Yeah.
and then like you come back to reality and you miss the whole conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually turn that into like sort of. Maybe it's flirty, but I go like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted by your beautiful features."
Oh yeah.
And then my boss is like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Victor?"
Maybe it's flirty.
Yeah, we need this for today. What the fuck is wrong
I'm
with you?
sorry, your lips are so full.
Yeah, I was distracted by your eyes.
Your plumpness.
Yeah. Are you gonna give me a raise or what? Well, I had my Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
You know, they were doing the toast, like all the bosses. They were like, "Oh, to a good new year, like let's welcome all the new people." And then the boss, the top dog, she said jokingly, "Unless that's the end of the speech, unless anybody wants to chime in." And then this friend of mine at work, she was drunk, and she goes up to the boss and she goes, "You know, Victor's a stand-up."
No.
And I go, "Fuck you all the way."
To the boss.
Yeah, and then they pushed me into the circle and they made me tell a
No.
joke. Yeah.
They did that to
Dance
you.
monkey. Yeah.
Oh,
And what
no.
did you say?
I did. I did a short joke. I did a one-liner. No,
good.
I did like the one about water. It's just wordplay. It's very innocuous. It's like the word water is.
Oh,
weird.
the water one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Innocuous. It's very innocuous.
That's
Yeah,
not,
because like, dude, that was the thing. I like when they pushed me. I was like running through my set list.
Yeah.
Like, what can I say that's short and also like appropriate?
Yeah.
But it went well.
It's because he's Brazilian. Can you explain to him what innocuous means?
Fuck you, dude.
It's that it's very harmful.
You know, I know why you like Nate.
What?
You both have. I know why you and Nate are hanging out a lot.
Yeah, we got along.
Yeah, you're talking like him now, kind of.
Maybe. Maybe.
Can you tell?
I was
He's
literally
rubbing
just
off
with
on him?
last
Yeah.
night.
I think they've always been similar.
Dude, okay, yeah.
Right.
You know what I've done with Nate this week?
Oh no.
I've gone to. I want to.
Are you taking your revenge on? You know what I've
No, I
done?
have to bleep this name, dude. I have to bleep this name. I don't want her name to be on the podcast.
Okay, we'll
Suck
bleep it.
my boquerones. What?
So
Oh,
start
you need to
saying
bleep the name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be
'cause no, we went to poker night, and then we went to trivia.
Poker.
Yeah.
I barely know her.
Hey.
Hello.
And then we went to. We did like 4 things together.
On the same night?
No, in the same week. Poker. Then
It's crazy.
trivia.
They're like
You hung out 4 times with Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing one. And then last.
What the fuck, dude?
And then last night.
You guys are besties.
Oh, then game night. I invited him to game night at my cousin's house, and then
What?
And then we went to Chapel Row night last night, and then
That's
my
Nate.
night got ruined.
That's Nate.
Oh
What?
my god.
You're doing Nate.
I dance like that all the time.
No,
No, that's him.
not true.
I think that's him.
that's what Bruce and Nate.
No, anyway. But
Pato has
wait.
a crush
You hung
on
out
Nate.
4 times with Nate, and now he knows your family? Dude, are you going steady
He
with
does
Nate?
know my family. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is kind of like the relationship is fading away with that lady, and he's like substituting her with Nate.
You think
That's
so?
what's going on.
I
Yeah,
think he's just a really cool dude.
Nate is really cool.
But you know what sucks?
Yeah.
He never like did this with us.
Exactly.
So like now we know the level of coolness you have to be. Like, cause I get
Yeah.
Nate, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's Pato's like standard for buddies. Yeah.
And Nate's been mentioned too much on this podcast.
Yeah. Let's talk
Uh-huh.
about Louis C.K. He has.
I was literally gonna bring out Louis C.K.
Check.
Yeah.
what is gonna happen to this? Because I was thinking about this.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
leave on Wednesday morning. which
Yeah,
is
exactly. What do we do?
crazy.
Oh yeah, this is the
I'll
end of
still-
season special, right?
Oh, you said you were gonna dress as Santa.
I said I wanted to do a bit, but I didn't know we were
Too
gonna
late?
do this. I mean, we can do a bit. I think the bit was something like Santa comes here to give us gifts, but he's clearly very attracted to Pato. So he's like, ho, ho, ho. And for Gabriel, a sock. And for Victor, the other sock. And for Pato, a dildo. Or something like that.
Yeah, something
And then
very
he's
big.
like, and for the luscious, amazing Pato. You know? I don't know. I just want to do a horny Santa. I think
We
that's
could-
really fun.
I feel like we could do a lot of stuff with the podcast, and we don't. You know,
Yeah, no, definitely for sure.
this is not a big deal. I think.
What do you mean we could do a lot
what
of
what
stuff?
things in particular? Like obviously structure, obviously
Yeah.
consistency.
yeah,
of
all that
topics.
stuff, all that good stuff.
The news segment. Ooh, the news
Ooh,
segment.
you have any news?
No, I'm saying like I should bring that back.
I try to set up like this Q&A.
Mm.
It was so sad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nobody responded to
so
your
sad.
Instagram story. Yeah.
Like 4 people responded. I can go over the question. I was trying.
Yeah, we can do the questions.
I remember them by memory. First
Okay,
questions. Pato asked me when are we doing the podcast.
Yeah.
That's one of the 4. The other, Mehdi asked if I had ADHD because I never talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. Hassan asked me some question that was also a joke,
Hassan.
and I
You
don't.
put a little hummus in that
Hassan?
Hassan. Huh?
Yeah.
Croissant.
I
And
like
then,
croissant.
and then for real, one friend of mine from Brazil just legitimately asked, "Where do you get your ideas from?" But for real.
Oh, he had a
yeah.
sincere question about
Yeah.
your material.
Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah.
And then you had to be like, from my HDHD. And then Maddie'd be like, ha, gotcha.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You rounded it up nicely.
Good.
Okay. Next topic.
Can I do a quick
Relax.
story?
We don't need to rush through the podcast. We
Can
don't
I
need
do
to
a
I like that every time I do this, you're like, relax.
Yeah.
And I'm like super chill about it too. I'm like,
Yeah, he's just like,
I'm
next
just chilling.
thing. You're like Chavi doing a set. Next joke.
Yeah, that was like kind of what I was doing.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That was a great episode. I think we
Chavi and Abdullah, that
learned a
was
lot.
good. Yeah.
We spoke a lot.
Yeah, the reel was like really good.
The reel's good.
Oh, did you guys like it?
Yeah, you're getting so good at it.
The thing, okay, so that reel.
Also, do my reels, dude. I want to get big. I'm gonna get huge.
Specifically on that reel, I didn't have to edit that much because the story alone was already really good, and then Xavi laughing made me like really laugh.
And he was also giving. He had like big belly. Yeah.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, next topic. Shouts out to Emily and Adrian
hell yes,
for their impersonation of us. Fuck you guys for not going to that.
Yeah, we're sorry. We saw the video, but thank you for doing that. I was
great. So flattered because I feel like I'm outside of the community for a while, the comics community, whatever, because I haven't been going. And that was so good to see that. Like, it made my heart smile.
They really roasted you, which is fire.
Yeah, it was mainly towards me.
Yeah, Emily did you really well.
But I loved it.
Yeah, and they invited Hassan, and he was trying to tell a story, but you just kept
Yeah,
interrupting.
that part.
Don't you just fucking hate where your model wife is being a bitch?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
I think Adrian actually wrote all of it. I think, but maybe I could be wrong.
I know that joke for sure.
Oh no, but then she improvised a lot too. That's what he said. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah. And I love that Pato was just
a rubber duck. Yeah.
It's because I saw them at the women's night, and then I thanked them, and I was like, "Oh, that was sick."
And you're like, "Don't do me, please. I'm so scared."
I mean, I'm not a comedian, so it wouldn't be part of the night, right? To imitate me.
You could. You're kind of part of it.
But you're part of it through this,
Yeah, you're as
if Gabriel is a part of it.
Exactly. I was actually going to say that,
what's it called? What was I going to... Oh, yeah. You didn't... I didn't really get your jokes. Like, what's up with that Xbox? And, like, you know, when he's like, oh, Mom, I just want more games.
Oh, yeah, it's about living with my parents. Like, he's just
But you don't live with your parents, though.
No, not anymore, but I have a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a joke about living with my parents where I commentate their sex as a football match.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was really flattering, but at the other end, it was kind of like, oh shit, that's
they went in on us. They roasted us. Yeah,
100% what the podcast is. Just
just like jerk off and interruptions.
Yeah.
That should be our new name.
Jerk off
and interruptions.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes I am. Sometimes I am that duck though, where I just like don't say anything for so long.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, but right now, like obviously,
you're carrying the whole thing.
Yeah, because like I'm not having to meet a new person, dude. It's really tiring having to meet a new person on the spot. Like I'm obviously going to be more shy, you know, like
I didn't think of that. We know most people who come here, but Pato's meeting a lot of them for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is part of the reason why I don't talk on some podcasts.
But it's fun. It's part of the reason why the podcast is so funny too. Because otherwise, like the first few episodes where it's just me and Victor, we get too deep into comedy. And I don't think that's a niche that's worth exploring.
No, but I think it is. I think it is. Honestly, I re-listen to... Oh, my God. I re-listen to Nate's podcast because...
Oh, my God. You have such a crush on this dude, man.
No, it's good.
I was listening to us meeting for the first time.
There's a reason.
And I realized when we hit the spark.
Why is it creepy? If it was anyone else, I don't think it would be creepy.
It's because my roommate started listening to the podcast.
Oh, nice.
And he was on Nate's podcast, and I was like, you know, have you ever like when you recommend someone a song and they're like listening to it, you kind of re-listen to the song just to be like,
for the first time.
Oh, it is good. It is good.
Stevie Bikini.
What? Yeah, Steven
Bikini.
Steven Bikini is listening. And so I listened to the podcast that he was on, which happened to be Nate's, and I was listening to it, and it was super comedy heavy, but it was still like interesting. I think, it's
that's
like,
pretty cool.
It made it feel more of like a real podcast about like comedy and stuff. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, having a good comedian will do that.
I have to say, I for a second I thought about ending the podcast next year. Oh, really? But I'm back. We're not gonna. I'm sorry.
Back. You guys are not off the hook.
Because dude, I was so tired. Last week I was so tired, and I was like, I almost cried right now.
I mean, we can take breaks. We don't have to do this. Like you've been hitting this hard.
No, we should never take breaks.
Oh my God, bro. You are a sociopath. Look, what the fuck?
It's because Xavi and Abdullah told him that one time, and he has not let it go.
Honestly, it's because of the Xavi and Abdullah episode.
Really?
Because they said like, consistency is everything. And I was like, I can't be consistent. And then I was like, I should just give up.
They were trying to motivate you, like, oh fuck it, then I'll just give up.
We could potentially do a break, like a winter break, like, you know, on when you upload something on Spotify or even on YouTube, like you can put it in a season.
Yeah, this will be the end of the season special.
Yeah, it could be like the end of the season.
This is episode 40. It's rounded as 40.
That's a good number.
Close it there. But I even if we don't need an episode, I can just record because I don't like the consistency. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's your baby, dude.
as
It's
a
your baby.
no, it's not.
Your
My baby
baby.
is my actual baby.
Oh yeah, you do have a baby.
It's more my baby.
It'd be
now.
funny if you still gave more attention to the podcast than your baby.
Kinda. It's a struggle. Byron's
I'm struggling to the side.
Yeah. Today I was making some beats, some fat ass beats.
Oh yeah.
And then Byron was like, "Yo, we need to go to have lunch with my dad." And okay, 10 more minutes. And then she's like, "If it's not 10 minutes and if you go over it, I'll go." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Ultimate.
And, because she's never upset because she's very supportive of that, my moments of doing shit.
Yeah.
But today she was like, "You do this too much. You need to be more careful with your time."
Yeah. Well, she's gonna need you to show up more now.
Yeah, I show up.
You need to be
yeah.
around. You need to
I
be
got
around.
defensive. I show up.
No, but
but
you
you're
know what
right.
I mean. She needs the reassurance, but I'm sure you'll be there
Yeah.
You're gonna be a deadbeat dad.
with
on,
beats.
dude.
Yeah, a dad doing beats.
It is kind of crazy.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that pun is exactly.
Oh,
what
that
I
was what it was?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. Deadbeat Dad.
That was a good pun.
That's a good EP name. Name of my
Deadbeat
next-
Dad.
Yeah.
That's actually a good name. Yeah.
Fuck.
Dad beats dad.
Dad beats Dad.
Yeah. Dad beats dad. That'd be like
kinda nice.
a fight singing. Like, you just get different dads from the neighborhood and get them to fight. Like backyard. Like the Kimbo Slice fights.
Yeah, Dad beats
Just
Dad.
no holds barred. Yeah, dad beats dad.
Yeah.
And then you get the ultimate dad and you give him a Traeger grill. That's like a prize.
Traeger grill.
Yeah.
We actually went to the national. I say we, but my friends from high school went. We got national television to. Well, it was a big mess. We saw the Kimbo Slice fights on YouTube, and we started doing them ourselves.
Oh no.
And we were like 13.
Just bare knuckle beating
12.
the shit out of each other?
Yeah. And we uploaded them to YouTube. I'm saying Wheats, my friend. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
And then my friend uploaded them to YouTube, and it got like millions of views.
What?
Because it was awesome. It was just a bunch of kids fighting to death.
Yeah. I can see how that would get big.
Yeah. I think I mentioned this previously.
Wow.
And then it got to national news as like breaking children.
Breaking jaws.
Breaking jaws.
Breaking kids.
Tonight, breaking news and breaking children's jaws.
Have I mentioned my story when I was a kid doing shenanigans like that on the podcast?
Let's do the shenanigans segment.
So we were like menaces in middle school, which is 2005. I was 11, 12 years old. So yeah, when we were like in between 12 and 15, we were menaces to our suburban neighborhoods. Like we got together and planned nights of houses that we were gonna hit.
Fuck yeah.
TPing. We did a lot of
I love doing that too.
feces stuff as well.
Oh,
my
fuck.
friends shat on driveways. Like
Shat
on the driveway.
What?
Shat on the driveway. Egging my friend's car. Well, not my friend, but
Fuck
stuff.
that guy.
And then this one
Would it be
time,
just random houses, or would you know who lived there?
we usually knew who lived there almost like every time. Yeah.
Was it like teachers or people who deserved it?
No, others like students,
People who
friends.
deserve
So,
it.
like a lot of time it was friends.
Okay.
I think the one time that like my friend egged this car, he recognized the car, and it was like kind of like not the coolest kid in the school, which I felt really bad about. Yeah.
That happens.
And egging a car is just awful too, because if it stains, it's like super hard to clean off. And then so this one time we planned a whole fucking night, and we went the extra mile. We bought a dead squid from the supermarket.
Oh, nice.
And we threw it. I actually did this. I threw it in the pool of my friend's house. Katie Murphy shouts out. Or maybe,
Shout out.
And then so whatever. It clogged up her pool's system.
Oh my god.
And they had to drain the whole pool, and it cost them like $5,000.
Oh,
For the
shit.
squid?
Yeah, because the squid got caught up in like I don't know what
The
happened.
drain
you know?
or whatever.
Was she also like a loser, bullible kid?
No. She was like part of the popular girls. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, screw her then.
And then
Yeah.
that was like a big night for us because we hit like a lot of houses. We had a map, and then at the end of it, we all streaked naked on the street.
Oh.
And I lived in a town called Kodo. And we called ourselves the Naked Trekkers of Kodo, and we made flyers that said that and threw them all around the city.
What?
Hoping we would get on the news. And
You wanted people to feel you
never-
naked?
What?
You were like, You wanted people to film you, like the news crews.
Like,
to be
no, maybe it would have been on the CCTV footage, but like, no, we didn't film it. We were just.
No, you wanted people to come and like see you, like have.
I want to come. You know
no, because we did so much devastation. Like we even got like sewer, like what are they called? Sewer
Water?
things
Grids?
out
like
of the
lids.
Yeah, the lids, the sewer lids.
Manhole
we
covers.
pulled them out. We pulled manholes out and like threw them. Like
That's
it was
crazy.
dangerous. So
and you wanted people to watch this.
No, we wanted people to know who did this chaos. Like we.
You know what?
It's amazing that you're telling this and you want us to bleep your ex-girlfriend's name. You're like admitting to crimes.
Yeah, how old were you? 12. But you know what?
Look, we were at that time. We were like 14 now.
The kids in my school that did this kind of shit, now they are all entrepreneurs, and I think that's where it comes from. I think that
They're crypto scammers.
Yeah, they urge to be like, I want to be famous and known.
Let's do stuff.
Yeah, and it comes from like this.
They proactivity.
Witness me kind of vibe, you know.
Witness me. I love that.
Get that.
Mad Max Fury.
Yeah, they're just streaking naked.
Yeah.
in California. Witness me.
Spray can.
Just dick swinging, little dick
Yeah,
swinging.
because that's everywhere. In Brazil, we had the same. Juca was this guy. Yeah.
We used to have people who would like spray paint on our school. And one time we did have a very big like talking to, like the entire school. They put us in the gymnasium, and the headmaster, she gave us a talk because next to our school we had a highway, and there was a bridge that went over the highway, and some kid threw a rock from the bridge, and it hit a car. Yep.
Oh fuck.
And there was like a very big accident.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's like a thing that happens in a lot of countries. We had the same problem of, but like they made the news and they were looking for this person that got, or a group of people, I guess, that would get on a certain bridge and just drop rocks on cars. Yeah. And
we used to do that. I remember.
Yeah, that's
and also kids are stupid. Like we had a kid who was a graffiti artist.
Yeah.
And he used to do graffiti on the tables, and he had the same tag for everything, and we all knew who it was.
Yeah.
And then during summer break, he broke into the school and did all the walls of the school with the same tag.
Awesome.
So then the teacher were like, "Who's that?" And everybody was like, "Pedro."
It says Pedro right there.
Yeah, that's his fucking tag.
His tag is Pedro.
Yeah. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
I used to make bean guns. You have guys ever made?
I made berry guns.
I think it's the same.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So I would get a tube and get a glove, the finger of a glove.
Yeah, exactly.
Tight. Yeah.
Then you would like.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we would get
those
fancy
were so
with it.
fun, dude.
We would make like triple guns, like you.
Yeah, and you would make like a holder for the. Like,
exactly.
Dude, it was so. Honestly, so cool. I would do this to this day because.
Yeah, it's really fun. And Juka and I, we would hide behind bushes, and then when a car comes, we just the car. Oh fuck! And it's Brazil too, so, so the car is like, oh,
the car's like fuck.
Yeah, in Brazil, everything else everything is like a little bit more extreme just for the fact.
Yeah, because you guys are pranking and they guys, I give you my money. You're like, no, it's just relax.
Yeah,
you're with toilet paper and they're just shitting themselves.
I love this video of these like kids.
Victor love it.
I think it's so funny. A kid just trying to pull a prank and the guy's like, fuck, I have nothing.
He pisses and shits himself.
Oh, then it's just a prank, bro.
This is such a bro.
You're a kid, you have to be like, no, you just relax.
Yeah.
Emily and Adrian are right. This is a broy podcast, dude.
I mean, we have no other choice. This is gonna be a broy podcast.
It's us. We need to accept it and be proud boys.
Hey.
Whoa, buddy.
All right.
I'm a proud man.
We can be proud bros.
Yeah.
I think.
Proud bros. That should be the name of the podcast. The Proud Bros.
I think that's going to attract the wrong audience.
Let's stay away from the word proud. Yeah.
Well, they can't steal that word.
They can. They kind of did. It's like, let's call ourselves the Nazis.
You know what's wild? Like, when we're on the topic of kids in schools, I have a little niece. She's like 7. And she started doing this thing.
Oh, really?
Where she like,
You have a sister?
No, I mean, she's my second cousin. But she's essentially my niece. So...
She's also
in
daughter.
School. It's fine. And she's doing like... she's playing like house essentially, but she's doing it with a store. So during recess, she has like a little store in a stall, and she starts selling like whatever trinkets she does during class with like clips, like whatever. And at first, the price was like an A4 sheet of paper. Yeah. But then this other girl, she set up the same exact shop next to her, and instead of a whole A4, it was half an A4. So she's starting competing with my niece, and my niece, I kid you not, during like she snuck out of a class and she completely ruined the other like shop stall. She like completely mafia'd it. She like it was like a cardboard box and she like beat the shit out of the cardboard box.
It was
and destroyed it.
Yeah, stay out of my neighborhood, bitch.
She left like a toy horse head on top of the table, like
with like red paint.
Yeah,
like,
my territory.
I thought that was like mafia shit in school. I thought it was so
dude.
funny.
Yeah. That's the like Lord of the Flies stuff. You know?
She was so proud. She was like, because this girl thinks she could come into my, and that's my thing, and she can, and then she's just like fully.
Don't you guys remember being like very young and watching teachers come into the classroom with this like vibe of like, hey kids, and in my head I remember watching them and thinking, oh, he has no clue what we're doing. Because when teachers go into a class with the energy of like, you're young kids, let me teach you some stuff, but deep down you're already kind of like menaces.
Or like you're like looking at heinous shit on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Drugs.
You're like, you don't know what you're dealing with, buddy.
Yeah, like I was 11, 12 already doing crazy shit, and the teacher is like, hey buddy, I'm like, oh, I felt bad for him at that age. I was like, oh, you have no clue.
Yeah.
You remember feeling like this?
You don't know how perverted I am.
No, I do.
I'm jerking off right now under the table. You didn't even know.
I do remember.
Yeah, like, what's up, kids? And you're like, I'm so hard right now.
This one time I remember we had a DARE thing, a DARE speech, which is a drug program, anti-drug program in the U.S. Come in and like they asked us like, so does any, and we were like 12. They're like, so raise your hand if you smoke weed, and like obviously no one raised their hand.
Yeah,
but then like
rookie mistake.
They're like, raise your hands if you know what weed smells like, and then everyone raised their hand like trying to be cool or something, like because like like, I know what weed smells like. I'm a 12-year-old kid. I
have an older brother.
Yeah.
No, and I raised my hand too. Of course, I'm not exempt from this. And then they asked like, oh, does anyone know how to buy weed? And I still raised my hand. I was like,
oh wow,
I had no idea. I had no idea like where to buy weed.
You were just trying to act tough.
I was trying to act tough about
You just
weed
realized the girls were looking at you like, oh, and you're like,
you can get a plug. Nice.
Yeah. I'm doubling down.
Yeah, we had a drug talk at my school, and they just taught us how to do drugs, which I thought was wild.
Oh yeah, don't you have a joke about this?
I'm trying to write a joke about it because it's so funny.
Yeah.
They were like, this is cocaine. You can sniff it, or if you don't want to sniff it, you can burn it and smoke it. And I was like, dude, why are you taking notes? Like, this is.
I think that's awesome because it's more helpful, really, than to like make it a thing that you should.
Oh no, but that's the thing. They were trying to like scare us off. They were like, this is a very dangerous drug.
I had a pretty good their kind of teacher. Like we have the same thing in Brazil, kind of, and the guy just went and explained a chemical aspect of
the chemical reaction
and how it works in your brain and like the neuron like impacts, and he's like, so this is why it's addictive, and it's like
that's good.
He moved the mystic aspect of it and just became science, and then it became boring.
Yeah, it's not cool anymore. I don't want to learn.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Once you get down to the midichlorians of it all, it really sucks.
You ruin it. Yeah. Hear that, George Lucas?
Do you get that reference?
I was gonna say Metachlor. I barely know her. Sorry.
It's a Star Wars thing. They tried to quantify the Force, and it sucked.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, why is Anakin so powerful? It's because he has so many midichlorians. Instead
his
of being
power level is over 9,000.
Yeah.
That sort of shit.
Instead of like being this like mystical, like in natural talent or something.
Yeah, it's a shame that science is so boring because it's kind of interesting. But
how people teach science is boring.
No,
but
science is 100% boring.
No, not by itself. Like kids have a natural interest in science.
I get that.
Kids are asking all the time why the stuff works the way it does, and if you can explain it well and simple enough to them, they love it.
So honestly, they keep asking questions, and it's a very healthy thing to do. It's like, but why? But why?
Yeah.
Well, it gets to a point.
It gets annoying. It gets to a point.
Why is the sky blue? But why? But why? Dude, because you wouldn't get it. So you're dumb.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
I don't fucking know.
I actually said something really smart in my work the other day, and everyone was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" I said.
They all clapped.
Yeah. Up until university. You're expected to ask why and have answers, really deep answers for everything, and defend everything with data and like strong talking points. But in a workspace, you're just expected to do stuff. And everyone was like, hell yes.
Wait, sorry.
I thought we were gonna get this.
No. I get that.
But you guys, sorry.
No, but also like
I actually spaced out. I'm so sorry. I spaced out.
Yeah,
with your beautiful face. No, I get what you mean, but like, questions in work can like open up Pandora's boxes.
Exactly.
Like, that's why people, because maybe asking a question means doing more work, and that's what people don't want to do.
Yeah. The other day I asked why do you think like the stock is going down?
Yeah.
but a few directors are getting raises, and I was like, why is that? And one guy said, you shouldn't. Let's
Ask
not talk
that,
about this. Yeah,
it's inequality. Yeah.
Essentially.
If we tell you this, you'll start doing a union stuff, and we don't want that.
Oh, we're gonna unionize.
Oh, you're gonna? Nice.
Yeah, I need to be part of the table for the voters.
Hell
because
yeah.
I'm the youngest one in the office.
Oh yeah, they get the oldest and the youngest.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be a union rep.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I never imagine
A dad and a union rep the same year.
Gabriel's gonna have all these
moving up.
titles that like seem so undeserved. Once you look at him, it's like, wait, dad? Wait, union rep?
I'm
Wait,
right
like-
there with you. Honestly, I have
You're
no
like,
clue.
we need a jerk off room.
And everyone's up for it.
Yeah, no, and everybody's like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this guy talking about?
I
So
told
we're gonna
this-
talk about wages.
I told this to Liam the other day. Like, the more like honest you are at your job, they start like praising you more. But I'm honest about not wanting to work so much lately.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm getting like praise for it. I'm like, can you do this project? Like, I don't want to. Like, we could, but it's gonna be hard. People are gonna be angry, and everyone's like, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't do this.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
people respect that because like
Yeah.
most of the time people don't want to speak up, and
Yeah.
somebody who does it is very valuable.
Yeah.
But also you're the face of that, so then you're gonna end up eating all the shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so next topic. I'm really doing a Xavi. I really like this. I can see why he does it. It has power to it. It's
Yeah,
like-
next topic.
You control the
Alright,
conversation.
next topic.
Yeah.
Who do we think has
podcast
more? All right.
podcast critiques.
All right.
We sometimes, I mean, all the time, we talk over each other, and we know this. We know that we do this.
Yeah.
Because I've been re-listening to some podcasts. We talk over each other a lot, and I think, and this might be a weird critique, I think we laugh too much.
Okay.
I think we laugh too much.
I noticed you guys are not laughing today, and it's throwing me off.
You know, I think it's good though. I'm enjoying it.
It's more enjoyable to listen to, but it's weird when I talk. 'Cause
Right.
I need the laughter.
No, yeah, because
You
I
need
think
the
we're trying to please the guests
You're
so
right.
much that we want to laugh a lot to like make them feel good about themselves, right?
You're right. You see
Uh,
how I took a break there?
Yeah, yeah. You really listen to me.
We need to, but it's awkward. But we need to train to, like this. The silence, I'm not
Yeah.
used to it.
But
re-listening to podcasts, the silence it's nothing. Like
It's nothing.
It's actually expected. So
It's
yeah,
better.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm a very
Now we're overdoing it.
no, yeah, I'll take my turn.
Your turn there.
Yeah. No, but I'm a very easy laugh. I realized this doing comedy and doing the podcast. Like it takes very little for me to laugh, and sometimes it's off-putting because I'll be like,
You're like the Jimmy Fallon.
I'll Jimmy Fallon it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like people, I'll just start doing a story, and I'll be like,
yeah.
and they're like, "What the fuck, dude? That's not." Yeah.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know if it makes the podcast necessarily worse, but there are some episodes
know.
where we do that for too long. Like we spend
Yeah.
half a minute laughing, and it's
Well,
like
specifically the
move on, guys.
Liam O'Brien podcast, which I really liked, and I really like doing because we
Very
got along so
interesting.
well. But I did re-listen to it, and we were just like talking so fast, and we were like, da, 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 da.
Yeah, that was very energetic.
Yeah, like very energetic. But that was like at the beginning. Towards the end, we kind of like mellowed down. It was like,
Entering
Yeah,
the
there was a
flow.
nervous energy there
Yeah.
for sure.
One thing that helps, like when I listen to like talk radio or something, there's a lot of people involved. People talk for longer. Like there's not much of a conversation. It's just like rants, and then they stop. But I don't think we're ranty people. We're just, it's not the same. We don't have anything
No.
planned. It's
I
That's the
rarely-
difference. Yeah.
I rarely go off on rants, I think. But when I do, I get very passionate about
You
it.
drink whiskey, all right?
Yeah, I do. I love the whiskey. I love the. I introduced Nate to the new whiskey spot, or my whiskey spot, but to a new whiskey. I meant to say.
Dude,
Dude, you
it's
guys are
so
besties.
weird. Yeah, it's so weird.
You
It's
guys
not.
are such besties.
It's because after the trivia, we always go to Triscoll's to have a Guinness.
You know why?
You guys should come. Like you guys should come to trivia, but you can't.
I don't.
Like,
I think it's kind of rubbing in my face specifically is because I'm a dad now and I can't hang. But we never hung out.
no, but you're such a fucking hermit though. Like,
Yeah, I never get out of my house, even
Yeah.
before the kid.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah,
I mean-
I need you guys to be here.
Yeah, you're like phone a friend and please
Yeah.
come. Yeah.
You know what happened at fucking trivia?
What happened?
There's
at trivia?
30 questions, and Victor, you're coming back to trivia. Actually, we're going on Tuesday. I think. You can't do Tuesday though.
I don't think I can do, but I'll try.
Anyway, there's 30 questions total. We got 28.
Hell yeah, bud.
We lost.
What?
We got second place. A team got 30 out of 30.
No way.
Nerds.
Fucking nerds, dude.
Yeah.
So annoying. We were so excited to win.
Let's
too.
shit on the driver.
I sent both Nate and you a meme about trivia, and the responses were very revealing.
Why was it? I think I kind of remember what I said. I was like, "Oh, so true."
I got a
Yeah,
little
you were like,
upset.
"That's so true," and then Nate was like, "Ha ha ha, that's 100% true." But
That's so lame, dude.
yeah.
Trivia is very lame.
Trivia's not that lame.
No,
Trivia's
it's not
fun.
lame.
All right.
I mean,
Dude, okay, I got trivia stories about Victor.
Here- oh, yeah.
Because Victor, Victor's a smart guy and he knows stuff, but he knows like so much stuff that sometimes he thinks he knows something but he doesn't, and he says it so confidently that you believe him.
yep.
That's the smart guy. What do you call it?
Smart guy syndrome. Yeah.
I was gonna say like hechizo.
No, but like for me, the curse. Yeah.
the curse.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like
the white guy curse.
the thing is, when it comes immediately to my mind, I never doubt it. And we had the thing. I remember it was questions about Spain.
Oldest city in Spain.
Yeah.
Do you know what the oldest city in Spain is?
Oldest?
The oldest, yeah. Or oldest continuous. Or
yeah.
That's still today a city.
Yeah.
Let me
Also,
think.
in my defense, the one I said was the second oldest.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I really
I'm
liked his
thinking,
answer because when you said it, I was like, "Oh, it sounds so right." Like, you have 5
be
seconds. 5.
Toledo.
Starts with C. It's in the south.
Toledo?
Yeah.
Wrong. It's Victor said Carthage, which I don't even know how to say it in Spanish.
Cartagena.
Cartagena. Yeah. I don't know.
It's Cartagena?
Yeah. He said
Cartagena.
He said Carthage though.
I was gonna say Granada.
No, it's not.
maybe.
It's not. But that's what he said.
Yeah.
And it sounded like such a good answer. It's actually Cádiz.
Yep.
Cádiz.
Yep.
Yeah. What is the provincia with the most population? Or no, it's ciudad. No, not ciudad. Económico, autónomo.
Comunidad.
Región autónoma. Comunidad autónoma.
Comunidad autónoma. What's the comunidad autónoma with the most population?
For sure. Madrid, right?
That's what we thought.
But it's Andalusia.
It's Andalusia.
Andalusia.
Yeah. They have
Just
big
very
cities. That's
big,
true. They have
yeah.
Malaga, Seville. Yeah. Andaluz.
You know what? Andalusia shouts out.
Yeah. Shout out. My mom's from there.
More trivia
Yeah.
questions? Okay, do you want to know the 2 trivia questions that we missed out of the 30? Okay, so what is the country with the most wild camels?
Fuck.
Well, Saudi Arabia.
No. Gotta be Egypt.
What about you?
I said Saudi Arabia.
Oh, is that your answer? Okay.
Yeah.
It's neither. So we didn't put Egypt because obviously it's like too obvious. Like they can't.
Yeah, because when you think of the pyramids, you think camels.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you think Egypt, you think camels. Yeah. Well, I guess
And also, when Gabriel thinks about camels, he thinks about you. He's just thinking about his
Yeah.
ciggies.
Yeah. actually, for real, yeah.
Siggies. Actually, yeah, we're gonna smoke one after this. And then we put Morocco because we're like, it's not Egypt because like it's too obvious. It has to be Morocco. It's fucking Australia.
No way.
Australia.
They have a huge problem. They're an
of
invasive
camel.
species. And,
Oh.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, everything in Australia is an invasive. Even the Australians.
Yeah, they are, even the
That's
Australian.
The Australia's for real. Yeah. You guys know
That's
I
funny.
almost moved to Australia, right?
What?
I almost moved to Australia last year.
Until you had a
This
baby.
year. Yeah, then I had a baby. I was gonna go to Melbourne.
Oh yeah, you told us about it. Yeah, I remember.
And then I did some research. Apparently, Melbourne, great city for comedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big festivals.
No, they have the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Also a great city for coffee.
And camels.
Australians love coffee.
Yeah, they do.
Well, the camels are more in the desert, the center.
And they're not big into coffee.
yeah.
Yeah, they hate
I
it.
remember. This is not a funny take. I was just.
Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be funny. We
Madrid's
could just have a
great.
normal conversation.
Madrid's great. I'm walking around with my father-in-law around the city, going to restaurants, getting tapas, getting some wine, going to fancy places, not so fancy. Dude, Madrid has so many options of shit to do.
Yeah.
It's a great
Okay.
city.
Here's my complaint, and I realize I always complain about Spain and Madrid. I love it
complain about
here.
Madrid?
I love it here. I love
It's
Spain.
great.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great.
But I always complain.
It's great, but he has some gripes.
The thing is, it's like the plan in Madrid, which I got kind of annoyed about. It's like it's always just go to a plaza, sit down, have a drink. Go to another plaza, sit down, have a drink. Go to a restaurant, sit down, have a drink.
It all gets down to the people you have with it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Company. That's what I said.
Company, dude.
Company.
I thought about the word company, then I forgot.
No, but actually, my ex-girlfriend, like
That's
a couple
ridiculous.
You're so stupid.
I'm so dumb.
I thought about the word. I had the word, and then I forgot.
I didn't lost it, dude.
Yeah, me and my ex girlfriend used to have like this argument of like what's more important. Like I used to be like, oh, what matters to me the most is like the people I surround myself with. Like the place that I'm in doesn't matter that much as long as the people I'm around is a lot better. And she was the opposite. She's like, no, it's like the place you're in.
Thank God you broke up with her.
No, I miss her, dude. She's the one that got away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this one or no? XX.
No, X. This is a couple X's ago.
I don't have any of those, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah,
like the only relationship
there's always
I've ever
time,
had.
man. There's always time. It could be this
dude.
one.
Could be this one.
Dude, this one would suck. I thought we spent the night together this night. That's why I had to, clean her period. And when she was
you
leaving,
don't have to do this.
I had to.
Did she wanted you to do this?
I mean, she always has a pair of underwear in my place. And I have to keep it clean because, like, she wakes up in the morning and she wants clean underwear.
Oh.
Because she's fancy like that.
I mean, I hope she would suck.
But it's kind of on her
And I
if
hope
she
that
left
you would go
dirty.
down as well. I hope you suck too.
Yeah.
I hope you both suck each other.
I never.
we do suck
like,
each
it's
other.
not something you need to do in a relationship. I've never done this for Barbara.
Going down on
You've never cleaned her period?
Oh, cleaning period.
No,
Dude.
it's not something you need to do.
I've never done that to anyone. By the way, as well, it's super weird.
Not
Super
like
weird.
Did she play me?
Yeah,
I think
she played you.
I never touched her
I thought
period
that was a
blood.
nice thing to
Ever.
do for someone.
Was she like, yeah, everyone does this. Like, this is normal.
No, she gaslit me. She was like, do you want to be a good boyfriend?
That's crazy. Like, period blood is not something like nowadays. It's common to like, yeah, you need to have sex while she's in her period. It's respectful.
Oh, she doesn't want to. Her pussy hurts.
Yeah, but Barbara never once said, you know what I want to do during my period? Have sex with you ever.
I think it's more like if a woman wants to and you say no, you're a bit of a pussy.
There you go.
I have period sex. I don't know.
I've done
Me
it.
too, yeah.
I've done it before, but it's not like a
It's not ideal.
no for no one.
You have to be really horny.
Well, no,
for it to, like, go
some
well.
women get like hornier during their period.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember. I have.
Oh yeah, Sada does.
Really hot. Well, yeah. I was a high schooler as well. She was really hot, and we were in high school, and she got like
Was she hot,
blinded.
or were you in high school?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, maybe. And then she got out of the fucking nowhere. We were hanging out with a group of friends. She just got like werewolf moment. She got horny. She was like, she had a boyfriend that wasn't in that group, and every guy was around her like, oh my god, what is good? Because she was like, I need to have sex. I swear to God.
Out loud?
Yeah, she was like, I'm so horny. I'm so horny. I'm moving my period. I need my boyfriend here right now. And we're like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And she's like, yeah, I'm so horny. I need you. Then she started calling him. And he was in the other side of the city. He was like 1 hour away by car. He got a taxi.
What then they like went to like some room?
Yeah, we were in like a beach condo setting. Like
got it out of their system, and then they came back and hung out. Like, yeah, I'm good now.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
And the guy was just laughing like, whoa, what the fuck? And we're like, we don't know, dude. Thank God you came, because otherwise you would have hit us in the face. I don't know,
dude. I've never seen that. I need it right now,
dude. I mean,
like
I never saw that. Was a once in a lifetime thing. I never saw that again.
Is this a business opportunity?
Are you trying to invent prostitution?
Just call me in. And if you're in that situation,
call Pato.
I'll go.
Like a paramedic. You have like your little suitcase, and you're like, I have dildos, I have lube, I have everything.
And they need to be high schoolers as well.
Oh my god! Why'd you have to make it?
It was such a nice gig till you made it pedophilia.
Sorry,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's crazy because
anyway,
like,
if Sada left me, I'd be devastated.
Yeah, for sure. It's also Sada because Abdullah's is also Sada.
Oh yeah, we share a girlfriend. We're cool.
It's
like
the
that.
same.
We're buds. Yeah,
but you're the one that needs to clean the.
Yeah, but I'm the cuck. Yeah. No. His is Portuguese.
Yeah, I know her actually. I met.
Oh yeah, I met her
a couple
too.
of times. Yeah.
I think I came on a bit too strong.
What do you mean?
Because they were outside the
came
club.
on her.
No. Like
went
they were
werewolf.
having a moment outside of the club. They were clearly like enjoying each other's company, and I was leaving, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Victor," and she introduced herself.
Oh, you're talking about Abdullah and his girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were talking about your own girlfriend. I take it back.
Yeah.
No. And then I was like, "So how'd you meet? Like, is she cool? Like, how long you guys been together?" And Abdullah was giving me a face of like, "Dude, chill the fuck out." And I was just trying to like be nice.
Really?
And question, but I was grilling them.
I didn't get it at all. I'm also very mellow, dude. Hey, honey.
Hey, Barb.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
Just listening to your podcast.
Wait, really?
In the car? Yeah. Did you cry a little? No? All right. Sorry.
From listening to our pod?
No, because she said bye to her dad and went back to Brazil.
Oh,
that
right,
makes
right,
more
right.
sense.
Didn't cry.
Just for audio listeners, I don't know if it picked up, but Barbara said that she was listening to our podcast in her
Which
car.
episode?
In the car.
Xavi and Abdullah's.
Oh, that's a good one.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
All right, that didn't sound.
That was convincing. For me.
It was very comedy heavy, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was about touring and being a comedian.
Yeah.
Anyways, can I tell a quick story?
You can
No.
tell any story you want, my buddy.
Okay. We were hanging out last night, and we had a friend's boyfriend, and he was telling out a story about how he hooked up with someone in front of his girlfriend, which I always think is a faux pas.
Pre-girlfriend?
Wait, are you talking about me right now? Like, what's
No. Like, this guy was like, oh yeah, I remember when I hooked up with this girl, and his girlfriend was sort of looking at him like, are you really gonna do this to me now? But the more he told the story, the
You mean
more,
like his ex-girlfriend?
yeah, he was hooking up with an ex, and he was telling the story in front of his like new girlfriend.
That's weird.
Not at the same time.
I thought it was literally my story that he hooked up with someone else in front of his ex-girlfriend.
So we were just all hanging, and then he started telling a story about
sex
hooking up with
stories.
someone
Yeah.
before his current girlfriend.
Before his.
And his current girlfriend was sort of like,
yeah.
you know?
That's really awkward.
But anyway,
I think it's valid stories that you should be
Let
able
him
to tell.
finish, dude.
it is
Yeah.
valid, but in front of your girlfriend is weird, is my point.
Fair for some people. Okay,
Anyway,
yeah.
the more he told the story, the more we realized he did not hook up with someone. He was passed out, and the girl was trying to save him because he was like, "Yeah, she came on to me. Well, I was passed out on the floor, and she like came to me, and she called me an Uber to her place.
Oh, that's.
And we were like, dude, she didn't want to hook up with you. She was saving you from the street.
Yeah.
Like she was trying to resuscitate you, like give you the, and you were like, like she's trying to like put you into an Uber, and you're like, she wants me, dude. Like,
That was hilarious.
I didn't realize I looked so good, cold on the concrete, lying down.
I remember a story about you this weekend that happened.
yeah.
I was doing Liam's show, and it was all like really good comics, and then two newbies.
Okay.
Which is me and this other girl. And the newbies kind of like, we were talking, and like, oh yeah, I'm a little nervous too. And I said, I have a podcast, because I always say that. And then she's like, oh really? With what podcast? And I was like, last week's Tortilla. And she's like, I kind of heard of it. Who's it with? Oh, this is just my friend Pato. He's the editor. And then I don't know, you might know him, Victor Arminio. And her face just went blank, and she, yeah, I know him, like super serious. I'm like,
What?
oh, and I said, oh, that's a weird reaction. And I laughed. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. And
Wait,
then
where-
we
where-
moved on. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Where is this? Where was this?
At Liam's show.
Oh, at Liam's show. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's this comedian?
I don't know. I don't remember her name.
Called
fuck? What did I do?
I don't know, dude. And I was like, this is weird, because Victor is the night. I said, is it something? And she was like, no, nothing.
Are you still like putting drugs into other people's drinks? Are you still doing that?
Not really. No.
Not anymore.
I never did. Dude, this fucked me up. What?
No,
Oh my
that
God.
fucked me up. I was like,
What
what
could I
is Victor
possibly have
doing?
done to someone?
Yo, what is Victor doing around Spanish
Yeah, and she's a
mics?
newbie?
Maybe she just knew you, because she's really, really new. She's like 2 months in.
Okay, then I don't think we've met each other.
Maybe she's just like, oh, fuck. Maybe that's where my head went first, which is like, maybe she knows you. She froze a little. Oh, fuck, it's Victor, you know?
Oh wow, maybe
I
she
hope.
has a lot of respect for me and my comedy career.
I hope.
Or she's in
I don't
love
know.
with you. Like, oh, Victor, he knows him.
Ooh.
The
The period guy. I love
Yeah. He'll clean my underwear.
At that time of the month show, last week's Tortilla got called out. Because Itzy pointed me on the crowd, because I guess I'm like one of like 3 guys at that show. And I was
Right.
wearing like a hat and my Adidas sweater, so she couldn't see my face. And she's like, oh, it's funny, I can only see your Adidas sweater. And then she like looked at me, she's like, wait, are you Pato? And then I was like, yep, that's me. I waved at her, and she's like, oh, he has a podcast about the scene in last week's Tortilla. So,
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that the scene mentions us.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
being shouted out is
It
is cool.
does
It was
feel it
good.
does feel very nice.
It feels like we're part of something.
I hope.
Oh, dude, you're getting me all soft.
I
now.
didn't want it to. Be
I mean,
soft,
I
but
hope that the comedians in the scene like enjoy the podcast and appreciate it. Like that's the number
They
one goal
do.
of mine, right?
Yeah,
Like,
obviously. Yeah.
no one else is listening. It's just a scene that
Yeah.
just keeps on.
But it's cool
giving.
that we're like the encapsulation of the scene, like because a lot of
we
people,
are the voice of the people.
we are the voice of the people, and the people really like us.
Oh no!
I don't do what was that, dude? Oh my god! What the fuck?
Why did you
All right,
go in
Abu.
there?
I don't know.
You run a
I was
quickie,
trying
the
to do
quickie
Russian.
mark?
I was trying to do Russian.
What was the?
You're trying to do Russian?
I don't know. I was trying to.
That
follow,
makes it worse.
I was trying to follow your lead.
All right. One thing that I wanted to ask: is it really boring if we do a science episode with Deval?
I don't think
what does
so.
he do again?
He's a nuclear physicist,
Yeah, but what does that mean?
quantum mechanics.
Oh, quantum physics?
Yeah.
Oh.
He works in.
But no, that doesn't. You can't say nuclear physics and then that's quantum mechanics. No, quantum mechanics is a completely different thing, right? It's
No.
It's like theoretical stuff.
No.
No, it's
course
a
no.
nucleus of like
String
an atom.
theory.
No.
Oh, wait. What am I thinking of?
Listen
I don't know.
to me. Shut the fuck up. Nuclear physics.
Is that like a new catchphrase?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it a lot, but it's good. I like it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't remember. I
think you stole
I'm
it from
biting
someone. Yeah.
from something. Yeah, I don't know who. Shut the fuck up. Shut
the fuck
can
up.
you
Shut
the
the
fuck
fuck
up. That's from something. Yeah, for sure. There's another thing I do that's hacky that I forget.
Your entire set.
Oh fuck!
Sorry, dude. It was just there.
You need it. Yeah. The fidget spinner joke is good because it's just me
We
describing.
love the fidget spinner.
Yeah, we all do.
Love it.
Dude, I want to see that joke live.
I wanted to go perform tonight, but
Yeah, we've never
I can't.
heard.
And then you put the podcast at the exact same hour as the open mic.
It's not my fault. Also, like we were setting up the pod for this weekend, and I was like, I will only do it if it's Friday or Saturday. I cannot do it on Sunday. Both of you are like, we can only do Sunday. Like, okay, let's do it.
And you
Sunday.
folded so fast.
Yeah.
So now we know that Gabriel lies a lot.
I don't lie.
He doesn't lie. He folds.
I think
Like a
You
chair.
bend over.
Yeah,
I'm
for
processing
us.
information as I go. So I'm not sure, but something felt like off. Something felt weird about. So I don't think I can Sunday.
Right.
Then, actually I can.
my preferred day always is like Thursday, because I have to edit it and I just have more time.
Also, when we do it earlier, you don't edit it before. You also just edit on Monday.
You're not wrong, but it's more stressful.
Right. No, isn't it better though? Because then you're procrastinating less time.
Exactly. It's
So you
not
don't have to
better.
suffer
I don't
through
want.
Friday.
I don't want to go into the nitty gritty of it, but like basically, what I do beforehand. So I have to in order to get the different shots, I have to like duplicate the what's it called? The strings of what are these called?
Tracks.
The tracks. I have to duplicate the tracks and then zoom in. And so I set it up beforehand. I always set it up like on Friday or Saturday. So then I can just sit down and
Just
edit
throw it in.
Yeah.
Barbara's still complaining about the quality. I think it's great, but she's complaining.
About you think it's still too bright?
Yeah.
The look.
I forgot she
It's
was
like
here.
barely. I mean, we're shooting on a fucking iPhone. Like
That's
I
true.
mean,
Yeah. And we have no care for lighting. That's I think
That's a big thing.
Yeah, with Abdullah and Chavi, we have light from up above, like directly. We all look so bad.
Yeah,
and old and fat.
You're getting the weird lines on the
But that's-
iPhone.
really?
Do you know in the background, like where like it's not whatever the frame rate is weird, and you have a line going up and down the screen.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's super weird.
We need to hire.
We just need a good camera. Like
Is that it?
I think so.
Is the
Yeah.
camera?
yeah.
I don't know, dude. Maybe.
You're just too proud of. Wait, why are you so proud of your iPhone? Like, shout outs to your iPhone.
Shout
Shout
to
outs.
Steve Jobs.
My wife.
I think the camera should be good at. I also don't care. The video quality is
Just you're
whatever.
gonna save storage on your fucking phone and everything, and like you could just pass me the chip from the camera instead of doing a whole transfer.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Guys, not in public.
I did
You're
my
so right.
instead of a camera, I bought myself a Switch. Barbara gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I cried, dude.
You cried?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why didn't you give me a
That's so
camera?
I whined. He didn't cry. He whined.
I whined.
I want a camera.
I whined.
My wife.
No, because I realized I haven't like really played video games by myself, like for real,
Oh,
like for 8 years.
I'm big into the Dark Souls series.
I
and they just
love it.
announced 2 more games.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Dark Souls or other.
It's going to be Elden Ring based.
yes.
And it's going to be co-op, which is fun. And it's going to be against bosses from all the series. So that's going to be
Awesome.
fun. I have a friend, his name is Carlos. Shout out. I love that guy.
Shout out to
He's
Carlos.
like a very hardcore Dark Souls gamer.
Yeah.
He got me into the series, and at first it was just like us doing co-op, and it was me by his hand, and he was like showing me like, go do that, and I was like, okay, I'll go do that. And then when you were doing co-op, other players can invade you, and something really funny happened because they invaded us, and then we lost connection, and Carlos lost connection, and the other guy's Carlos lost connection. So it was just 2 newbies who both lost their masters, and we just started rolling around like not hitting each other, being like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
That's
and
pretty
then
fun.
Once they reconnected our Carloses, we
that's
went back to battle.
Dark Souls is a great game because like they used the environment in such a creative. Like there's a point in the game where like you just need to jump on the edge of the screen and then you land on an invisible bridge.
Oh yeah.
That kind of stuff really.
It's like a single player adventure game. I've never played
It is.
Yeah. And it's known for being like very difficult, right?
It's impossibly hard. It's what they call there's a style for this type of game.
Souls like. It comes from that.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's
It comes from that.
Souls-like
Like, the
game.
thing is,
Oh.
I don't think it's that hard mechanically, but I saw.
I think yeah.
No, yeah, but the thing is, they telegraph their attacks. But the thing is, you know, like a
they
Zelda game.
telegraph their attacks. So he's from Brazil.
They telegraph
like,
their attacks.
What do you mean? To him, what do they telegraph?
They show you very clearly.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
No, you can, but it's all mechanics.
No, yeah, but okay. So the thing is, like this for me, this is how I explain it.
Right.
It's Zelda for adults.
That's right.
Remember
Oh,
when
that's
you,
really good.
yeah, remember when you went to a Zelda temple
Yeah.
and every time there was a new mechanic, the game paused and said, "Hey, this is the mechanic. This is how you beat it."
Right, yeah,
Imagine you go into that, but they tell you nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
the
okay,
mechanic just like fucking hits you in the face and it kills you.
And there's like
100%.
puzzles. Like
Yeah, and
Oh,
that's how
okay.
you learn about the mechanic. That's
The
what
learning
feels
curve
hard.
is dying.
Yeah.
And fucking you up because when you die, you need to go back. It's not like
Yeah.
death. Because nowadays, death in games are like just I don't know.
No, it's not real. Yeah, no, it's a
Yeah.
video game. Like yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you respawn at a certain point, and that's the thing. Like they show you mechanics
Oh, are
by
there
killing you with them.
checkpoints?
What?
There's
There
checkpoints.
are checkpoints,
Right.
bonfires.
Oh, that's cool. And I really,
Shouts out to
and
bonfires.
I agree with you. I need to start playing more single player games too. Like the last one that I played was Breath of the Wild, and then I played this
Do you
one
have
called
that physically?
yeah.
Can you lend it to me?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, dude.
I'm playing Majora's Mask.
Oh hell yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got to the swamp. Oh, it's so good. I don't know why it makes me feel so good.
The nostalgia probably, and
Yeah.
also a good game. Like,
It's just a
generally.
good game.
Yeah.
I don't the nostalgia too, but it's just a fun game.
Oh fuck! I played another single player game which is so good, but I didn't finish it. But I really want to finish it. It's what do you call that style? It's this author that made like a town slowly turn into like squid people.
Uzumaki.
No, it's like the creator of Cthulhu, like that author.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember. Yeah, I
Ah,
know.
fuck.
It's
I forgot the
E
name of
point
it.
something fucking.
I forgot the name of the
We're
author, but
blanking.
whatever. It's that
Cthulhu.
it's inspired by that author and that world, and it's like you're on this ship and you just fish.
Oh.
But like when it turns to nighttime, like weird shit happens, and it's
That's
kind of like
okay.
a horror scary game. It's really fun. And I forgot the name of the fucking.
It's fucking
game,
me
too.
up, dude. Because
God.
he's so famous.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah, it's but it has. It's
Let
his
it go.
name-
You remember
His
after.
name is so famous that like the genre is like they name his name
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft. See?
Lovecraftian.
Oh, thank
Did
God.
you let it go?
Lovecraftian.
I did not.
Yeah,
I held it so tight.
Yeah.
I was like, "You fucking know this."
yeah.
I love
H-
this guy.
H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the name of the game is like one word, and it has to do with fuck, I totally forgot. But if you're
Squid.
looking for a new game that's about H.P. Lovecraft, like style and art and
That's awesome.
and story, that
Yeah.
game.
One of the best
Nice.
single player games I played in the last 2 years is Stray. You know,
Oh, the cat?
with a cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
that
heard
was so
about it.
fun.
it's so good.
Yeah, and
The
it's like 15
mechanics-
hours. It's super short.
Yeah, it's short and it's fun. Good story. Good like graphics.
It's so original too. You just
It's
play as a
super
stray
original,
cat. It's
dude.
like this futuristic like dystopia.
Yeah.
But you're a cat. You're just chilling.
just a
as
cat.
You're chilling.
Is that the one that you're like just fucking with everything, and you're just like?
not really. Like you
You
have a
can't
There's
mission.
do that.
another POV cat game then,
There's no POV. No.
No.
Oh, it's not POV. Oh, there's a POV cat game where you just like fuck around.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
You guys remember I'm Toast?
Nope.
Or is it Toast?
Oh yeah, like you are a toast in a room.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
just
yeah.
a toast?
in a room, and
You never
just,
played
and you
that
also
game?
just fuck around. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, or it's like Goat Simulator. Like,
Oh, okay.
have you played Goat Simulator?
played Goat
Dude,
Simulator,
it's
yeah.
so good.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just downloaded a game that it's like a detective cat.
Detective Cat.
It's
Detective Pikachu.
Dark
Dark Go. Dark
no,
Dark
something. Dark
Dark Goose.
It's just a detective game, but you're a cat.
But you're like an anthropomorphic cat. You can
Yeah.
speak and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a tall cat or are you a
tall cat.
Oh.
Are you a hot cat?
Hot cat.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
fucked that
Are you
cat.
actually? Are you like Hermione in Harry Potter when she turns into
You
a
thought
cat?
that was hot? You thought Hermione as a cat was hot?
Oh,
Next
wait a
topic.
second.
Oh my god.
That's not what I meant.
Next topic.
next topic.
Next
How many
topic.
times did you masturbate to Hermione?
All I'm saying is that pussy looking good. Oh, she was like 12. Wait.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys
We're
know
12
she
too,
was
it's fine.
she's French originally?
What?
Hermione Manger.
Yeah, she's French.
Hermione Manger.
She was at the a nativity scene.
Yeah.
Because the mangers were the baby Jesus.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
The manger.
Didn't get that one.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Manger.
What's Emma something? Emma
I barely
Watson.
know
Emma
her.
Watson.
Yeah.
She's from parents that are from France.
I know.
Okay. I mean, that's
like
not
it.
interesting.
No, it's not. I realized it.
Yeah.
It's
very
fine.
early
You
on.
guys know a movie I saw yesterday, and it's good. It's called The Red Virgin, and it's a wild story. It's about
It's like you if like someone throws a bucket of red paint on top of you.
fuck you.
That's the what's that movie?
The Red Virgin.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh my god, he didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
It took so long, and he didn't get it.
I
That's
didn't get it.
crazy.
Yeah.
I thought about the Strange Mary or Strange Carrie. Carrie.
Oh, Carrie, when he gets the like,
Yeah.
she gets the pig's blood.
I thought
No,
it was
but
a joke
it's a
about-
real story about a woman in the 30s called Hildegard, and she was an experiment by her mom to make the perfect woman.
Frankenstein.
Yep, sort of. Like she wouldn't let her out of the house. She made her read and like I think the girl could speak six
it's kind of like
languages.
the new Greek director movie. I forget names all the time. Did I tell you that I'm known for like
Yorgos Lanthimos?
starting? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With Emma Stone.
Yeah, poor
It's kind
things.
of like that. No,
Poor creatures. Yeah.
Poor things. Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like that. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's a real story.
Oh, is it Poor
but it's-
Creatures?
Yeah,
Poor
I don't
creatures.
know. Or poor little things. Poor little Emma. I don't know. Anyway, this is a real story, and this girl died when she was 18.
story.
It's a real
Yeah,
story,
dude.
But she was not made.
He said it 15 times.
I don't listen.
We know.
Critique of
You
the
only
podcast.
listen to Nate. Right?
Anyway, so we also-
Again, everything that's a little too broy gets gay.
What?
What?
What are you talking about? Where did that
All right.
come from?
Did you just
Because we're talking, we're like, am I crazy? What?
a little bit? I think. You think if they get along too good, they're gonna get gay?
Yeah.
I think you're just jealous.
scared
I'm
of
just
being
saying.
gay.
No, I'm
Isn't
not.
he? I think he's.
I'm not scared of being gay.
You
I'm just
are.
saying-
You so are. Touch my dick right now.
Yeah, do it.
The idea of guys being jealous of another guy being
No, but I
friends
get
with
friend
Pato.
jealousy from like
It's
a lot of
friend
people. That's-
jealousy.
Yeah.
And I know I honestly
But-
feel bad because I mean you're never like gonna come anyway because you don't have time. But I feel bad because Victor should be coming to like these.
Yeah, I
these,
want
you
to.
know,
Yeah, and also I get along fine with Nate.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Just fine.
No,
I'm
but
not
like,
scared of
you know
being
what
gay.
I'm you know what I'm more jealous of? I'm more jealous of someone who's a better hang than someone who's a better fuck. Like if somebody
Huh.
fucks better than me, that doesn't piss me off as much if somebody is a better hang.
No, I am freaking out about. No, I wouldn't have anyone fuck my wife. No. Is that what you're saying?
No, dude.
I prefer she hangs out with people way more than I
No,
would
yeah, but
prefer
like if an
fucking
ex
someone.
You're missing the point completely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get cucked, you bunch of gays.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. If an ex-girlfriend came to me and she was like, you know, this guy fucks so much better than you, I'd be like, okay. But if you guys came to me and you're like, this dude is such a better hang, I'd be like, fuck you and fuck your mom and fuck everyone. You know?
Yeah, no, not me, dude. I prefer the fucking, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, so this girl, she's brought up to be the perfect ideal woman in the 30s. She writes 16 books when she's 18. Like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, a bunch. And then her mom kills her because
She's too perfect.
well, she's perfect. but
Does she look weird or is she beautiful?
She's beautiful.
Okay.
Yep. And the thing is, she starts writing all these essays about like how women and men should be equal and how this new like party should include women in politics. And she becomes this like huge celebrity when she's like 16. And her mom, to her child was just like a tool to be used to like make the future she wanted. But then the kid falls in love. And she's like, you know, mom, I want to be more than a tool for like a feminist society.
Yeah.
And the mom was like, you're getting off course. Don't fucking do this to me. And the woman and the girl is like, I'm gonna like go with this
whatever I
guy and
want.
like do what
Yeah.
I want to do. You know,
This
I'm
is
still
like-
gonna be a
this is
genius.
literally like Poor Things. Like it.
Sort of.
Probably that was inspired. Poor Things was inspired by this story. Then
I don't know if Yorgos Lanthimos knows about this. This is a very Spanish story, and it
Oh,
was
really?
you'd be
it was
surprised.
buried.
I mean,
It was buried because like this was before Franco in the Second Republic in the 30s, and after Franco,
the good old times.
yep, and after that, all this was buried. It
wow.
it was unearthed recently.
Oh.
And yeah,
Oh.
and the mom shot her once in the vagina, once in the heart, once in the head.
Fuck.
Yep.
I watched a movie that's kind of like that, but way worse.
In what way?
It's about a lady that's a genius and she has a kid. And the same thing, like her mom wanted her to break through like a scientific discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And she almost did it, but right before she did it, she killed herself and gave her daughter to her brother. and her brother raised this kid.
Wait, run it back a little bit.
Is this the Captain America movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You watched that as well?
Yeah, I like that.
Isn't
movie.
that like the worst version of what you just said?
Yeah, that's
Kinda.
like an American Hollywood like rom-com version.
Yeah,
of this.
kinda.
This is a tragedy.
What the fuck just happened? Wait, it's a Captain America movie?
No.
No, it's the actor of Captain
The
America.
actor
It's Chris
made that
Evans.
movie.
God,
Chris
okay. I
Evans.
was like, because I've seen Captain America, and that's not it.
That's not the
You
plot.
guys are wrong.
No, it's just like the plot of the movie is just this guy is raising a kid that's not his, and it's very obvious throughout the movie. And he's like a slob. He drinks a lot, but he's good to her.
Oh, but the girl's a genius.
The girl's a genius.
I saw the commercial for that. I was like, I want to watch that.
It's got a good movie.
It's
like
alright,
it's the worst
The commercial,
version
I
of
saw
whatever.
Yeah, this movie is heavy. Like the Red Virgin movie, it's very heavy.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy.
Also, I've been watching. I actually finished with Barbara the Later Daters. It's
What?
just a movie about.
That's just funny.
Yeah, it's
Later daters.
Later Daters. It's just a bunch of old people going on a dating show.
Oh,
and it's so nice.
I thought it was someone like leaving a restaurant that's full of people dating, and they're like,
Later Daters.
No,
Nice.
but for real,
That was a good one. I'll give you
Hey,
that
thank
one.
you.
Yeah.
there's one episode where it's like this black lady and she really wanted to find love, and she's like good looking for like 60-year-old or whatever.
Okay.
And she got
A gilf.
sets up.
My
sets
mom's
up.
60 years old.
All right. She gets set up with like this guy
Yeah, though.
that's obviously not at all understanding what the context of the show is.
Okay.
And this black guy from Atlanta is so horny. He keeps saying things like, "Are you ghetto? I'm ghetto. I can get down." She's like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?"
Oh my God, that's so
he thinks
uncomfortable.
he thinks it's like a sex thing, this show. He's like, yeah, I never done this thing before. Is this your first time? She's, no, I went on another date with another guy. It was fun. This is a good program to find love and whatever. The guy, yeah, I want to find love.
I want to love you all night
And she's
long.
like, what the fuck is
I
that?
fucking hate that.
Yeah. He
I have a
gets
friend
so
who turns
horny.
everything sexual, and it's so annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just someone being horny, I think.
Shout
Yeah,
out,
it's like-
shout outs to Saleh. No, am I right?
Saleh makes that?
No,
happen?
but you would talk about him like that. Remember on that one?
That's not
But he's
Saleh.
actually not like that at
Not
all.
at all,
If
no.
you meet the guy, he's such a nice guy.
He's the most
No, but
normal dude
this one has a
ever.
happy ending because my friend, he was like, he didn't have a girlfriend till he was 25. He just met her.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, and he was so horny his entire life.
Yeah.
And now he's been with this girl for like 3 months. I haven't seen him once. He's just been with this girl fucking
No,
like
can we-
every weekend he's
Yeah.
at her place.
Can we take a moment to just say fuck those people, dude? I hate people that disappear when they get girlfriend or boyfriends. Like
That's the goal.
But that's his
the-
first one.
That's their
like it's the
goal.
first one in 25. He has so much pent up
Oh,
cum.
okay. Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I was on another timeline.
No, I get what you mean. Those people suck, but Mardo's
Oh,
alright.
he deserves it. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Let him have his
Yeah.
moment.
Poor
Like,
guy.
a few months of just like, you know.
just gross sex.
And you know what? He's so excited about it.
Yeah.
He comes to us. He's like, "Dude, we did another precision the last," and we're like, "Oh, good for you, buddy."
Yeah. Not showering, having sex for 3 days.
Dude, he's just like so happy for having sex. I'm like so happy
Yeah.
for him.
Wow.
Good for him.
The thing is, now he won't speak about anything else. Like we
That's
thought he was gonna like change, and now he's not making everything sexual, but he's just talking about sex the entire time.
This is turning into a problem at some point where he's like obsessed with it.
Obsessed.
now,
I
you know,
think
like-
at some point he's gonna relax. He's gonna be like, okay, you know, I fucked enough, and he's gonna like become
kinda
who he
like-
had to become.
Yeah, it's kind of like when parents are super strict and don't let you eat junk food when
Yeah.
you're super young, and then you have like a peak phase of eating junk food.
And then
but
you're
then
like,
they
enough
go
of the
down.
burgers. Yeah,
because
he's gonna get his fill, and then he's gonna be.
Well, he's gonna get filled up. Am I right?
Yeah, baby.
Am I right, fellas?
You know that's funny because his girlfriend is trans, actually.
Wow. Okay. So he can get filled up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah for that.
What else?
What else? I think we should probably cut it soon, no?
We should cut it.
But honestly, it's been a good. I really enjoy these Podboy podcasts.
These are the best ones.
Yeah.
But numbers wise, they don't do great. But they're still
no one
fun.
cares about us.
Yeah, that's a wild way of saying, but nobody gives a fuck about us.
But this is the podcast. Like sometimes we interview people, sometimes we don't. Whatever.
Sometimes we just hang.
We just to hang.
Yeah.
I mean, most podcasts. Technically, because most podcasts are already from established famous people, right? So they have a following, but most of their episodes are just like the staple for 3.
Yeah.
And then once in a while they have a guest. Like we're kind of do it differently. Where it's like we always have. I guess Joe Rogan always has a guest, but
Yeah, we're a guest podcast.
We're a guest podcast.
But I like these. Like every once in a while, just get to hang,
I think it's
improve the
good.
chemistry.
Yeah, it would be good if we have enough listenership we would do more of the
Listenership. That's what it's called.
Is not what it's called.
I think that's not a word.
I think it's a word, my guys.
You can say listeners. So we have enough listeners. But.
If we have enough listenadores.
All right, get the fuck out of my house. I need to play Zelda.
Okay.
I mean,
Can I play Zelda a little bit?
Yeah, we can play Zelda.
dude, I need to know how. Do you have any multiplayer games? I just need to maybe like a little de-stressor because I have to go have like this conversation.
Oh
like,
fuck yeah, you have a thing after this.
But it's been a nice distraction.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, this fucking.
I have
podcast.
every Mario Kart up to 8 because I downloaded the emulator for Nintendo 64, for Super Nintendo, and for Game Boy Advanced, and for Game Boy.
Nice. You got your Christmas early.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, by the way, if this is a Christmas episode, should we close it by saying like our favorite Christmas gift we ever gotten?
No, that's stupid.
No, let's do that.
Okay.
Maybe favorite Christmas movie. But okay, fine. Say
Let's do Christmas.
No, we'll do a Christmas
gift.
movie. That's fine.
Say your Christmas.
I
gift.
feel bad for Vic.
No, it's cool.
Fucking shut on that.
I'm sorry I shot on you so quickly, and it came across mean, and
It's
was
not
mean.
a bad idea necessarily.
I don't think I remember my favorite Christmas gift ever. Like
That makes sense. Yeah. But what should we do something Christmassy? Because we're not doing the Santa's kit.
Let's say something we're thankful for. Nope, that's Thanksgiving.
That's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What should we do?
I would say probably. I don't have many favorite Christmas movies. I'm not a huge fan of Elf, but I watch it every single year because my
Dude, Love Actually, I don't get that.
Oh right, yeah. Neither do I. Fuck. Fuck that.
I saw it in your eyes. You love Actually.
I do like Love Actually.
What's the swap?
Hey,
the house swapping
you love
thing?
Love Actually.
Like Nightmare Before Christmas is fun because it's like
I like that
it's
one.
a Halloween movie and a Christmas
movie. Yeah,
That's
we should
a
watch
good
that
one, but it's not a movie I watch every year. You know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
I want to rewatch. Now that Patos mentioned it, I really want to rewatch it.
yeah, but it's a kids movie. Yeah, like
Yeah, but the songs are great.
Oh.
What's this?
No?
What's
But
this?
the art,
It's not
like,
the end.
you can-
the fuck. There's white shit everywhere.
That's not what it is.
but just the art style is cool enough, you know.
Stop
like,
motion, hell yeah.
Any Pixar movie that's Christmas?
Any Pixar movie? That's
I
a
don't
good
think
question.
they do Christmas. No.
No, right? They don't.
I guess there's Harry Potter and stuff like that.
Also, Happy Hanukkah.
Harry Potter is a good one.
but I thought
Happy Hanukkah.
is it
that's
happening right now? No,
I don't know,
I think
honestly.
it already happened.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, another trivia question. This is kind of easy though. But how many days are there in Hanukkah?
8,
7.
right?
It's one of those two.
It's 7, 100%.
It's 8.
Oh fuck!
Fuck you, baby.
You know why I've always remembered that is because Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. Did you guys ever watch
Oh yeah, I know of it.
Oh, the animated movie?
that? The animated movie.
Yeah.
It was a emotional movie, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I
I
it'd
thought
be
you saw
comedy.
it.
No, I know it, but I've never
No.
watched it because there's a meme running around it like there's two like guys singing going into a
Oh.
restaurant
Are they shirtless?
and they're singing a Jewish like Hanukkah song.
I think I kind of remember it. I need to rewatch it, but I know it made me like tear up like as a
Oh.
young teenager.
Oh, nice.
What's the guy that made Home Improvement?
Oh yeah.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, exactly. Yeah, Woody.
Wasn't
Woody.
he like?
Or no, yeah, Woody.
Yeah, he's Woody. Yeah.
No, that's
No, that's Tom Hanks.
he's the other one. He's Buzz.
He's
Like,
Buzz.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm thinking about Tim Allen because he did a Christmas movie, right?
Also,
He's
Happy
Santa.
Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
And also
Happy holidays.
happy nothing for the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Fuck the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
and also
Sorry.
fuck Scientology.
Yeah.
Wow, all right.
Fuck Scientology.
We're choosing-
Fuck
Yeah.
Mormons. No, okay. Mormons,
Yeah.
Mormons is too
are-
far.
And also
Mormons is too
fuck
far.
the Buddhists.
Mormons
No.
are actually really nice people. I'm sorry.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
Buddhists.
I don't think
Who
everybody has
hates
said
Buddhists?
that ever.
Yeah.
Who has beef with the Buddhists?
That's
they're
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck you.
Oh, you know a show I really like? Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
classic.
I mean, it's such
It's
an
a
amazing
great show.
yeah. Korra's not as good,
Uh,
though.
Yeah, it's
I
not
like
as good.
Korra.
The thing is,
Korra.
after you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's an entire, I do that every couple of years, and then you have this itch to still be in that world, and Korra.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
suffices that
extends
itch.
it.
Yeah.
And there's a really good game, Avatar game. There's a really good. What's that guy that runs real fast in the cartoons?
Usain Bolt.
After,
Sonic.
Camino, el corre caminos.
is it that?
In the
is that
games?
it?
It's in games or...
No, it's a Cartoon Network TV
beep,
show.
beep, beep.
Roadrunner.
Like-
Beep beep. Yeah, what's
The
the
Roadrunner, corre
Roadrunner,
caminos.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a really good PlayStation 1 video game. That's the Roadrunner video game. and it's like a bunch of every level you're trying to catch the Roadrunner.
Are you the wolf and you're just
You're
like
the wolf?
really fucking sad? Like, why is nothing working?
Yeah.
Why can't I get this fucking Roadrunner?
Yeah, the
ruining
coyote being just like, dude, I'm so fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I haven't
starving.
eaten. Yeah, and it's also the only animal around.
Around.
Right? So he doesn't have any other option.
And he's magical too.
He's like
breaks through walls.
Yeah.
Like he makes new dimensions out of
makes no
paintings.
sense. Yeah,
he's trying to eat a god.
Yeah,
He's kind of a
he
god.
walks on thin air, you know.
Yeah.
But when the wolf does it, he falls.
He falls. He's
It's
not
very
magical.
symbolic.
Yeah, what does that mean, you think?
What
Do
does
you guys
it
think you're the
mean?
coyote or you're the Roadrunner?
Oh, it's a coyote, not a wolf. You're so right.
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, but who do you think you are? You're the Roadrunner or the coyote?
I am the. Well, let me actually. That's a good question.
Depends on the day, my brother.
Yep.
Some days I'm running through paintings, and some other days I'm
I think
hitting my
most
face
hitting them.
against the painting,
Yeah,
which
I
is
thi-
actually a rock painted in black.
most days I think I'm the Roadrunner. Most days.
I would agree with that. You're
Yeah.
carefree enough guy.
No.
Yeah, Pato's kind of the Roadrunner.
There are some days where I'm the coyote, and those days, like last night, I was the coyote.
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
I have to have this talk, guys. I have to, God damn it, dude.
Victor, you're 100% the coyote,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think I'm the coyote too.
I think being an adult is being the coyote.
Yeah, when you grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
part of life.
On that note,
Yeah,
We have
let's
to end
leave it. Let's end it. I need
You need a
thank
drink. He needs to
you
talk.
So
Yeah,
much
we
And
for
we need to
finish
play some.
Listening.
Mario Kart.
That's our new outro song. Thank you so much for
Did you bring another
listen-
controller?
You're ruining my fucking outro song. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. All
Did you
right.
bring a controller?
I didn't bring the control. You didn't ask for me to.
Also, happy holidays, happy New Year.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting us. this entire
Toodaloo,
time.
episode 41.
Bye.
Yeah, also shout out.
Just kidding, it's episode 40.
Yep, fuck you guys.
You didn't bring a controller, did I? Explicitly asked you to bring a controller.
No, you
Explicitly, he did it explicitly.
Get
I
the
said-
message up. Get the
I
message
said-
He said it explicitly.
up.
He said it explicitly.
You want to smoke a cigarette?